and things are going well, if you jump on the live, is the whole reason I do this is for you guys. Like, I don't understand. A lot of y'all message me, even though, like, if, okay, say you're working right now. These videos are recorded so you can jump back on when you get off work, watch the lives, and still learn something. And, oh, hold on. Anyways, I jump on here for y'all. I try to give y'all the best possible scenarios. I try to give y'all the best analogy on how I trade. So if you are continuing, like you're not listening, I'm watching you guys in the, especially like my group, my personal team. I know they got it locked down, but a lot of y'all in the Surge Trader Discord, I don't know what you guys are doing when you trade, because y'all are showing screenshots of one day, literally one day of trading, and there's like 400 trades in there. Psychotic. You got to stop. You got to pull back some, because y'all are literally blowing your auditions in a matter of hours. I don't understand it. Like, there's a reason there is no time limit. That means that you can trade Monday through Sunday, and then the next week, and the next week, and the next week, and you're not rushing to get funded. Like, you guys are trying to rush the process, and when you push, the market pulls. You've got to learn and understand that. When you push and you're eager and you're rushing, the market is going to slap you every single time. It's the same way with greed. I don't care. I've been trading 8 years. I've made an insanity of money off my trading. But every single time that I get greedy and I break my rules, it goes against me. There is no, oh, I did get lucky one time. It slaughters me every single time. And that is called discipline. I understand now that when, as soon as I'm like, oh yeah, this sale's fixing to be a banger, I stop. Like, I'm done with that trade, because I have that ability now, and a lot of you do too, that when you get that excitement, like if you're getting super excited for a trade, you should not take the trade. Because if you're excited like that, your emotions are already, they've destroyed the plan. And that is really all I can say about that. Like, I'm watching you guys, and y'all have the ability to message me 24/7. I'm in the Discords. I'm messaging y'all. I personally message y'all all the time. And y'all continue doing the same thing. Like, literally, when I ask y'all, what do you think you did wrong? You tell me what you did wrong. You already know. But you continue doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. Do you know what that definition is? That is insanity. And that's what the markets have the ability to do. That's what they are designed to do. They are designed to make you think that it's going to be easy, and then slaughter you, because they know that they could put step-by-step process on how the trades are going to play out, and your emotions are going to sabotage it. They know. They've been doing this for, I don't know how long, however long you've been able to trade Forex. I have no clue. But I guarantee you nothing's changed. They just get smarter, and they get better. And the more AI we have, the more interaction they have to where they can analyze how we react. And they know it to a T. They know exactly how we react. They know exactly the emotions we're going to have. They know exactly if a fundamental is going to push, what we're going to be doing. You've got to be able to counteract that. You've got to be able to say, you know what? It's chaotic today. I'm feeling a little greedy. I'm just going to sit on the sidelines today. You do that. If you start putting that into your routine, you're going to be monumental towards everything through the success of your trading, through everything. It is monumental when you can just, I'm not trading today. Bump this. The market's crazy. I ain't doing it. That one, I mean, it literally, that takes no effort. It takes no effort to just say, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not trading. But you guys, you are so eager, and I understand. We're all at different aspects in our life where you might be struggling financially. You might be wanting to get a lot of things going for Christmas, so you wanting to get some money in. Um, Absolutely. And Sean, with that, that is understandable. At least you know you've got the right um, process moving forward, but just tweak your plan to where when you are in a trade, and I'll pop up the charts in a minute, but when you're in a trade and you're wanting to scale in, lower your second entries. That way, if it turns, you're still in a little bit of profit. I see a lot of people, they'll put multiple entries right at their original entry. Try not to do that, because that way, yes, if it goes with you, you're going to be great. But as soon as you jump in a trade and you've got multiple entries and it goes against you, you're going to put pure panic and you're going to be adding entries that are already in a losing trade. Rule number one, and please always remember this: never add an entry to a losing trade thinking you're getting a better entry. That is the worst thing you can do, because what that does is that creates pure panic inside of you, and you're already in drawdown. We're selling, we're buying, and here's our buy entry, and here's price. Price is doing this, and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to get in a better entry, and you get in right here. And sometimes, yes, it does work out, but go back and look how many times it worked out. I guarantee you, it wasn't more than for the wins. It sabotaged your account. So when you're in a buy or a sell, vice versa, whatever it is. Excuse me, guys. Don't add an entry thinking you're getting a better price point, because that is what they are designed to do. Especially, like if you'll just zoom out a little bit, you guys will start seeing that a lot of your entries, and this is just based off experience messaging you guys in the Discord, but you're buying at the highs and you're selling at the lows. Literally. You've got to start pulling back a little bit, zooming out, and getting a game plan moving forward. Having everything mentally prepared. All right, I'm ready. I'm looking for buys. I see the market's pulled back. I'm ready to get into this. I'm only going to risk this amount. I'm looking for this amount reward, and I will not leave money on the table. What that means is if you are going to hold your trade, and you got, like I personally use 40 pip stops. If I'm going to hold my trade 38 pips in drawdown and it's almost about hit my stop, and then market reverses and it's going, I will not close my trade just because I don't want to handle the emotions anymore. If I'm in profit and I just held through all that chaos, I'm holding for the reward. I'm holding for the long haul. That is probably 9 times out of 10 the number one biggest mistake I see you guys doing is you'll hold a trade all the way to stop, but you will not hold a trade all the way to your take profit. You'll panic. You'll be like, all right, you know what? This is enough. I'm going to sleep. I can't handle it. And you leave so much money on the table. Now, and the reason to explain that, let me just show you guys. Jump into the charts. Now, I said this was the trade I was getting in Tuesday. Look at gold. Zero drawdown. Now, price went up from 2018 to 2035. I still held. Price reversed all the way against me. Guess what? I'm still in this trade. I know for a fact a lot of y'all pulled out of this trade because you showed me, because you panicked. But look at all this. And this got adjusted because I was messing with it on my phone. 2018 to 2071. That is over 600 pips on a 0.1 lot. You're going to make bank. And look at the risk. Look at the risk. 2018 to 2014. Realistically, 33 pips for a 600 pip reward. You think that I'm going to hold my trade all the way to here and let it hit and not hold all the way to here? And the reason and I'll get back to this message, but why I swing is because of this. I swing levels. Here's the level. We went over this. Here's the level. Here's the level. And if you did, like if this was your trade just from here to here and you got out, that's fine. You had a beautiful trade. 2018 to 2030s, beautiful trade if you only risk that amount. No problem at all. But if you want a true, sustainable, consistent game plan for your trading, and you realistically want to get to where you can quit the 9 to 5, you can do this, you can buy that, you're going to have to convert to being a full-time swing trader, because your intraday and scalping is great, but it's gambling. It's gambling. You guys can say whatever you want. It is gambling. I listen to everybody's strategy on how they scalp. You're gambling. You're trading on the 1 minute time frame. You are gambling. That's it. There's no other explanation. Intraday trades, you're counter trading, you're counter trend trading. That's dangerous. There's no game plan on, like, if you try to explain to me how you counter trend trade, it never is going to make sense, because why would you go against the trend? Think about that. So another, let's just look at this that probably none of y'all took advantage of. Not this one. I think it's a Wanda. Bam. What we go in? What we went 10 pips in drawdown, and we are at from 188 to 181, 700 pips. Do you see? I'm sorry, that's just. But do you see why swing trading is so beneficial? And this is where I'm holding GJ. I mean, if one of these trades, if you guys held through, just get on a demo. Get on a demo and do a 0.01 lot, and just hold a trade and look at the outcome. And then you're going to have that emotion of, oh man, that would have been amazing. I wish I could catch these trades from here to here. You can. You're the only one stopping yourself. That's it. The market doesn't do anything. You're the only one. I'm going to drag this over here because I guarantee you next week this is going to retrace, come back, and then continuation. But this is why I swing trade. So yeah, going back to scaling in, you don't want to, like, if we're selling here, let me zoom in so you guys can see this. Let me lock that so I don't mess it up. All right, how to scale in on an entry. First of all, if we are selling here, we see that price breaks this level, we have our break hook and go, and then, we're looking for our sell. Price goes against us, and our stop's 185, 592, so it'd be like 190. Yeah. So if we're looking for a sell here, this is not a better entry. This is not a better entry, and this is not a better entry, because look what you would have done. Your original entry of sell here, second entry here, and I know how you guys react, because you're like, you know what, I'm going to martingale, and I'm going to double my entry that way to recover that loss, and then I'll close this entry. No, don't do any of this. Just hold your original entry, and if it's too much emotion on you, close some of it. Like if you're on a one lot, close 0.5. Take the little bit of a loss, and then you're only at a 0.5 drawdown, which is $5 per pips, and you're in however many pips in drawdown. It's a lot better than your original entry. Then you hold it, and then you get past, and then once you get to this area, you've already made back your loss and some. And then you just continue holding. That's how that works. So now scaling in. And if you guys don't remember why and how I found this entry, this is a extreme monthly zone, like 188. I think it's 188, 500 realistically. Yeah, like right here. That price has been touched so many times, like on the higher time frame. So I knew without a shadow of a doubt, price was going to instantly react. As soon as I seen this right here, boom, I got in, and then played out perfectly. So when you scale in, you're going to see in any single pair, price does the ladder game, the waves, the Elliott waves, whatever you want to call it, whatever the terminology is, highs and lows, lows and highs, doesn't matter. You see every single pair it gives us, the market literally tells us when to scale in. Does a pullback? Boom. Does a pullback? Boom. Does a pullback? Boom. Every one of these, look, it never broke this structure. Entry, entry, entry. Where's my next entry? I already got 5, Brandon. Where's the next one? Well, let's look for the next pullback. I didn't mean to drag it that high. Flawless. Boom, got in. Now, obviously, this is, I can make it look so easy when I'm doing it like this, but patience, because that's where it plays. Market comes back, pulls in, entry. Market pulls back, comes in, entry. Market pulls back, comes in, entry. It's the same thing. Price only goes up and down or sideways. Even in sideways, it's still moving in some kind of direction. Unless it's, it's like this right here. Then yeah, consolidation, I don't enter a trade. But this is how you scale in. I'm at a 5 lot here. I'm getting in a 1 lot here. I'm getting in a 1 lot here, a 0.5 here, maybe a 0.1 here, then maybe a point, or maybe even a 2 lot here to double my leverage, because I have multiple entries here. And I know that even if this entry goes against me all the way to here, I'm still up to where I can cut my second entries and all that and still be in the green. So when you scale, and same thing on a buy, like if you're looking for buys, where would you scale in? The pullbacks. We don't know how far the pullbacks are going to be, but once you can identify, you can about guesstimate. Look at every one of these pullback entries. Now, you don't want to have, a lot of you guys, y'all put in 10, 15. That is ridiculous. Too much. Like 1, 2, 3, 3 about the max. That's good. Close these out in profit. Boom. Now you've only got your original entry, and then you open up a second entry. And this is the smallest one. So 5 lot here, 0.5 lot here. That's how that works. I hope you guys understand that. I hope you put that into your trading plan, because it is the game changer. Scaling in is not a bad thing. Like, I do it all the time. It's amazing. If I can be up $1,000 or $2,000, and then my second entry, a 0.5 lot, is up $1,000, and my first original entry is up now $5,000, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So there's GJ. Let me show y'all one more that I guarantee none of y'all held. I know y'all remember this. I got in this trade live and showed y'all. Literally, Tuesday, November 14th. Look at this. 1.38 to 1.35, risking. It's insanity. And I can literally go back and show y'all. Oh, look at this. Look, let me show y'all something. You see this little tiny loss? Little tiny loss, and then all that. How many losses can I take if I hold a trade that long? That's the beauty of swing trading. I can literally lose like 10 to 12 trades, and one trade wipe it all completely. I think this is the one that's got, let me see. Yeah. I wish I never would have removed my drawings, because I had every single one of my trades. Oh, this might be it. Yeah. From way back when. All right. But let's go back to my beautiful lady. Let's see. And I apologize. Listen, if y'all don't like gold, don't talk to me, because that is my lady, and I will get violent. But anyways, so obviously, why is gold going sideways? Okay, we had scares of the U.S. invading China's seas. We had all kinds of feedback on whether or not we're going to have another war. We're going to have this. We're going to have that. Risk of just talks about inflation, this and other. Gold skyrockets. It's the safe haven. It is where any natural and big time wealthy investors, gold is the number one asset. No matter where you go in the world, it holds the same value. Not like the US dollar or pesos, stuff like that, where everything changes. Gold is the number one thing that it's the fundamental. I don't even know what you would call it. So when you see this huge drive, obviously you're going to see a massive tank afterwards. Not necessarily a tank, but banks taking profits, retail taking profits. Remember, when you have news, you have the impulse, and you have the reaction, and then comes the technicals. So that's why I see gold coming back. I told you guys for 2 months we're going to be breaking the previous highs. Now we have to create that structure. So this would be where I see the structure going. we go up, and then boom, and then this structure is all invalid from that point forward, because then gold is just going to be doing its continuation, moving forth, doing its thing. I think this will be the election, and all that kinds of chaos. But anyways, yeah. Let me read y'all's comments. Bingo, see? Quarter of my original entry. Absolutely gorgeous. I guarantee you appreciated that. Guaranteed. Don't worry about missing trades, because as you can see, they're always going to be there. They're always going to be there. Just mark up your charts, wait for those entries, and then take another trade. There will always be another day, unless they stop trading, which I know they won't, because Forex, there's a lot more that goes into this, but Forex is the main, like a huge fundamental drive for the economy, and that's where a lot of the money comes in for the banks that people don't know about. But it's hidden with their terminology and all that stuff. So yeah, Forex probably will never go nowhere. Now, you're going to have a lot of regulations. As you guys can see, all these brokers failing. This is why I'm with Search Trader. So everybody's asking me, well, what broker are you using? Okay. I have, let's say, $10,000, and I'm wanting to put into a broker. You automatically know that there's not many many regulated brokers left right now for the U.S. clients. And saying that, out of those regulated brokers, they have all kinds of craziness going on where you can barely even trade Forex. I do not use any more unregulated. Like, I do not message me, what about this? What about that? What about these mine? If it is unregulated, you're going to lose your money. Point blank, period. I don't care. I don't care if you're an affiliate. I don't care who you send this to. You're going to get slaughtered. That's how they make their money. You have these Instagram influencers that have partnerships with these brokers who use fake accounts. They're IB demo live accounts. They're making money off your trades. How many more times do you guys have to experience that before you start listening? So, prop firm, $10,000. Surge Trader account for 100K is, how much is a 100K account? Nobody can hear me. I think it's like, I don't remember. 1,200. Let's just say 1,200. 10K, 1,200. I'm already trading past the audition. I have a 100K account. Yes, there are rules. There are parameters. You should be appreciative of that, because it keeps you in check. All right, if my gains are this, that, and other, and I'm losing or I'm in drawdown, I have to get out, or I'm going to blow the account. I'm going to lose the account. So that's the benefits of a prop firm. You're only risking the initial to purchase the audition, and then it's a no-brainer. Now, yes, I do still have accounts, like the European account. I'm not going to name any names, but I have a European brokerage that still allows U.S. U.S. clients, if they were grandfathered in. I've been with that broker for 5 years. But that's very rare, because a lot of outsourced brokers do not want U.S. clients, because you all know how our government is. They are psycho, absolutely psycho. So, yes, that's why I trade 90% of my capital. And you already see, like, oh my God, I don't even want to talk about my crypto right now. I was with Binance. I don't know what's going on right now. A glitch. I get an email every other day with some nonsense. Yeah. And I know you should have had a ledger. I have a ledger. I have multiple crypto things. You don't want to keep all your eggs in one basket. Binance was one of the most trusted, like FTX. Same thing. FTX, billions. So, like, nobody knows which one to use. Okay. I'm going to get off of that before I get upset. U.S. oil. Let's check that out. Crude oil. I used to trade crude oil a long time ago, and when we were in those sales and oil tanked to almost nothing a barrel, and the broker didn't pay me out, I stopped trading oil. But let's mark it up, and then, because it's already been 26 minutes, I don't want to take a lot of y'all's time, and I appreciate all of you who have been on here, but I'm just going to literally a 2-minute markup. I'm going to go to the daily. I'm going to go to my line chart. I'm going to do this based off current price action. I don't care about up here. I'm going to mark up my levels based off current price action, and we are going to identify what is going on. All right. Let's do maybe one more right there. One more right here. Okay. That's daily, 4 hour. And all I'm doing, peaks and valleys. I'm creating my levels. Now I could have went higher and done some more levels, but looks like it's playing out pretty good. What I see, oil going down to $58 a barrel, testing out this zone right here that you can see. Let's do this right here. We got touch, point, point, point. Let's see a retest of price. Probably going to do this right. Oh my God. This. And then from here, I do not know. This will probably be, I don't know. Let's go down to the 4 hour time frame. Ugh, that is so ugly. I apologize. All right. So let's see how we see that price broke below this level, touched multiple times, created this nice little area of resistance here. And now we have a continuation to the downside. So if I traded oil, I would be in the sales and just hold. Now, y'all know the heart lines. The heart lines are the center of my zones. Now, price could do this right here. Price could do this, point, 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 and then do, oh my God. Price could do that, but from what I see 1 push, 2 push, 3 push, 4 push. Pretty good signal indication. We're going to see a nice little drop, which is good. I want gas to drop. I want the US dollar to tank. I want our government to tank. That's what I want. I'm sick and tired of looking at houses here, 3-bedroom, 2 baths for $1 million. They used to cost $200,000. I don't like that at all. So I hope that helped, J-Man. I appreciate all of you for jumping on. Y'all know I don't like to keep the lives very long. Might try to do a giveaway next week. So this is just a test for who all's watching this. Mention me in the Discord. If you're watching this, I'm going to discuss with the team. Maybe we can do some giveaways before Christmas and show my appreciation for who does get in the lives, because I'm trying to get my views up. I'm giving y'all the absolute sauce that everyone dreams of, but y'all keep playing games. Y'all keep playing games. It's y'all's fault, not mine. I can do this all day. I can talk about trading all day, literally. Forcing you to listen, not going to happen. It's like leading the horse to the water. I can bring it to the water all day. Whether or not you drink it, it's up to you, buddy. Okay, let me do this right here. What's up, Salvatore? I was wondering where you were, man. You keep the chat live and you ain't even said nothing. But I'm going to do that. I love y'all. Beautiful traders. Listen, it's Thursday. Oh, let me say this. Next week, oh my God. No, I'm not going to end it. Give me 2 seconds. Screen share, Forex Factory. So glad I remember this. Next week. Now, we're going to be posting on Surge Trader Stories. We done some little fundamental updates for this. Next week, if you're still on here paying attention, look at all this. Now, I have everything filtered out for just high impact. December 10th through the 15th, pure chaos. I'm not saying don't trade. I'm just saying get your butt to some type of economic calendar and pay attention to the time frames, because we have core CPI for USD. I'm just going to go over USD. PPI, FOMC, retail sales, unemployment claims. We have all this chaos. I don't even know what it is. Empire State Manufacturing Index. You can click these folders and it'll give you everything, on what it is. But do you see all the news next week? It's going to be crazy. We are going to have so much volumes in the market. I'm excited because the more volume, the more excitement, the more. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. See, when you get excited, when those emotions, ah, you better not. If y'all message me saying, man, I'm going to wreak havoc on y'all inside the chats. Just next week, lower your risk because you see it's going to be. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm excited. I'm human too. Let me explain something to y'all. I lose trades all the time. My job here is to lead you guys in the right direction, but I'm right there with you. I am successful with my trading, but at the same time, I'm human. We all have those emotions, and I'm trying to give y'all my experience because I've been through. There is nothing, not one of y'all. I don't care. Oh, you don't know what it's like to lose everything. Oh, buckle up because I can tell you 10 different stories of where I've experienced everything. Emotions are hard to master. It's the hardest thing in trading. It's the hardest thing with anything. That's why you see, this is a completely side story. This is why you see the massive conditioning for men's health, for suicide and stuff like that, because emotions are everything. It's like if you can master your emotions, you can accomplish anything. But we are all human. We go through the same thing. Pain hurts, everything, whether you're going through relationships, stuff like that, it sucks. So just remember that when you're going into trading and you have emotional chaos and warfare inside your head, everything you're going through is broadcasted straight to the charts. So if you are going through that, reach out to somebody, talk to us in the Discord, but don't take it out on your trading because that's going to make the matter 10 times worse, especially you're in an emotional state and you lose money against it. That is the worst. Trust me, it's the worst. It's like revenge trading and losing even more. That's where 90% of traders quit because they're like, I'm done. So, yeah, I love y'all. Let me end this. I will see y'all next week. I hope y'all have a wonderful week.